one of the first things that I saw when I saw this vehicle earlier today was the LED light display on here and how it curves up over the top. So tell us a little bit about the design inspiration.
Of course.
There's no other car in the market that does this with their design. So let's tell the audience a little bit about the front end design of the Hyundai Sonata.
Actually, if you take a look at previous and 2 generations ago, we actually have this chrome line from the belt line, from the DLO to all the way to the hood, which we call dynamic lasso. And we found out that has a very strong character.
The dynamic lasso comes down and it wraps around the entire vehicle. So you can see it wrap, it literally lassos the windshield.
Exactly. And this is a very unique signature for the car. We want to carry it on, but instead of just using cut and paste from the previous car, we want to add a special value to it. So we really like to highlight this by our Drl Signature. And
show me that.
Right here. Yeah. And this is actually, when car is off, it's a chrome line all the way to the front. But when car is on, it becomes a lighting signature. How we make it is actually chrome plated, and a laser, the burn, the back side of it, have a diameter of the circle start from 0.2 millimeter all the way opens up. So it has a really cool gradation effect all the way around the car. It's actually quite important part because when you have a car, you only see all the lines and everything just half of the day. The other half of the day is nighttime, isn't it? So the light signature is so important. Light is something for me is the design for the future.
Now let's transition from some of the exterior design into how you integrate it in your LiDAR and how you integrate it in your features that have to do with safety on the front. It's very clean, yet it's bold and performance oriented. Tell me about the inspiration for the front end design from about the mid-grade of the line over. It's very bold.
It's a very bold and very clean, and it's really, really low. And actually, FF car, this height here is so important to challenge because this is the end of the engine. And the previous car is about 30 millimeter higher than this point. We push this area so a lot to have a really low and wide front. At the same time, when you sit in the driver's seat, it also secure a lot of visibility in front. And also, something that I'm very proud about this hood is that normally when you see most of the sedans, any cars, you always have this abrupt cut line in the middle of it.
Right.
This is actually because of the pedestrian protection law that we have to respect. But actually that, why not? Cannot be challenged, why not?
Right.
So we have a metal all the way to the leading edge of the grille, which is very unique challenge because in order to do this, we have to construct the whole bumper structure. Something that we are very, very proud to having metal all the way here, the unique bumper structure to cover, to protect this metal hood on the top of it.
Now to have and I want to slide around over here saying, come along guys, I want to show you this too. So in order to have a front hood that's aggressive like this, did you have to adjust the suspension?
Absolutely. This height is so important to get a right proportion. Even though this is a front-wheel drive car, this has a proportion of the rear-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
So imagine all the engineering challenges that they have to do.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of friends in the engineering department because of that reason, but we're all happy how the car turned out.
Well, it's because you're a designer. You're sketching it, and they're trying to, well, now find a way to build it, right? I want to walk around the side and give people kind of a side profile look and just kind of think about the exterior design as we make our way around to the back, and then I'd love to jump in the inside. You know, a lot of sedans, they start to rake down and, and carry this flow all the way to the back end. Tell me about that.
This is very unique, the part of this vehicle, make the car very, very, the performance car, rather sportier character than a typical family sedan character. It all comes from this beautiful C-pillar. It's actually a very nice, elegant roof line that come down all the way to the wing. So the car doesn't have a deck lid. Yeah, so typically you come down and straight to make a deck lid out of it. This makes the profile very unique and special around the vehicle. And obviously the C-pillar is very, very soft around it. a lot of depth in draw, so it's actually really, really deep. Almost you see in the like exotic cars from like the sports car character.
I don't want to say it reminds me of an Audi A7, but that's a great performance car, and it has those characteristics.